What's up, everybody? Welcome to Marriage Unmastered. It's your boy Hen and my lovely, amazing wife Shireal.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, we in season 3, baby. Back again for another episode. I'm excited. What about you?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited about this topic today, for
I
sure.
I could only imagine. Um, so tell us the topic. It is.
So, this week's topic is called I Will Stalk You. So, I don't know what that is for. So, I'm just going to give y'all a little backdrop on why we're having this topic.
Okay.
So, let me just give you a little history about my and Henry's personalities. Like we're both like very protective of each other. But it's funny because it started from maybe a really, I don't know what to call it, maybe a little it started very interesting because when we first started dating, Henry was a little bit of a stalker. Like he was. So and it just is what it is. Like
Here she go.
'cause I was in a place when we first started dating where I was really still like I was in a healing space. I was trying to, get myself together. But Henry was very, very aggressive about wanting to be with me.
I was persistent. I wasn't aggressive. I was just persistent,
He
y'all.
was super persistent. Like, so one particular time, literally stalked me. Like, I asked him, I said, Henry, I need some space. Like, I need some time because things were moving for me a little bit faster than I was ready for. Like I said, I was still healing emotionally. I was trying to like gather myself. And I also felt like he was a little bit too good to be true. So there was this one particular night where I was like, I need to just like not be foggy. I need to clear my mind. I need some space from dude because I'm not sure what's happening. And do you know, I told him like, babe, I love what's happening with us. I just need to like have some space because we're spending a lot of time together really fast. Things are moving really fast. Do you know homeboy still popped up at my house? Do you want to explain yourself?
I don't have to explain myself on that. I came for what I wanted,
But I had
which
asked
is
you
why I showed
specifically.
up.
That's like kind of stalkerish though, because you just showed up at my place. Like I asked you to not.
No, that's not stalkerish.
That is that is
But
the
I'm
definition.
gonna tell you what it is. You know what the problem was? You didn't know what you wanted, and I knew what I
I
wanted.
knew what I wanted. I just wanted to make sure
So what?
that we weren't rushing into
s-
anything. I could see clearly. My brain wasn't foggy because of all of your, Romeo romantic
So
gestures.
why did you need time to clear your head? If
Because
you
I
knew what
needed
you wanted,
because it was moving really fast, and I just wanted a little time
actually,
and space.
that's not true. Actually, it wasn't. You said I was moving too slow.
But no, you were moving slow in the beginning.
So am I moving slow or am I moving
You were
fast?
moving slow, but then when it got started, it was like lightning speed.
I
Okay.
don't understand that. It was
Like,
slow and then it was
because you
lightning
know
speed.
what? Because okay, he's trying to be funny. Because originally we met on Facebook, which is also red flag. But
How's that a red flag?
because to me it was. I'd never met anybody via social media. It wasn't like I was looking to date off of a social network. So that was like kind of strange for me. So we met on Facebook and then we literally for like a month talked only on the DMs and then like another month it was just on the phone. So that was like slow for me. That's when I stalked him. So I'll be very transparent about
Oh,
it wasn't stalking either. I
so
was
you just said that's when I stalked him.
that I use the word stalk because that's the title of this episode. However, I
Y'all see
didn't.
what I got? What's going on here?
No, I'm being honest. Is what's happening. So that's when he could say that I stalked
You
him.
exemplified
It
stalking.
was it was confirming my investment was real is what I did. So he for whatever reason, we talked on Facebook Messenger for like a month, then figured when he finally got my phone number like a month later, which was also very strange. Like he asked for my phone number
Yeah.
and I was like joking. So I was like I gave him the digit except for the last digit and I was like I'm gonna make you guess the last digit, and he guessed it.
Boom. You see that?
Stalker. I
It
think
went.
he Googled me. I think he might have Googled
I
me.
didn't have to Google nothing. I had a
What I
connection with the
do
Lord,
know,
y'all.
what I do
He
know is
gave me
very
that.
stalker-ish. So he guessed my phone number. So then
I just guessed the last digit.
the last digit's still strange. I mean, out of 1 through 9, how did you just pick it? So, anyways, then we were talking on the phone for like another month. Now, by the time we're talking on the phone, I'm ready to meet. We live like a very close proximity, which was also strange. When do you meet somebody on social media that lives
We didn't
the
live
next
close.
town over?
Not like that. She did- she what she's saying is she thinks she was close to where I worked at. Cause that's where she
We
stalked me at,
lived
y'all.
town over.
Well, yeah, Bloomfield Harvard, but I'm just saying like you
So
stalking
we
my
didn't live
job.
close.
Nah. To me, where you were in Hartford was the other side of town. Like
The other
way
side of town is
you
not close.
you never heard that saying like y'all live on the other side of town. Like
Is that not close?
no,
Okay.
it wasn't close.
I could get to your house in less than 20 minutes. That's not close?
It was alright. It was alright. Finish the story. Finish the backdrop.
I don't even know where to go from there. Like, if you're not going to be honest, like,
I'm totally honest.
literally, you're saying we didn't live close.
I don't think so.
It gets very hard for me to have these conversations when he starts to get like this.
No, it
It simply
shouldn't get
doesn't even make
hard.
any sense. What do you mean you don't think so? It either is close or it's not close.
To me,
Hartford and Bloomfield are close. They're a town apart.
they're neighboring towns, but where I was and where you were is far.
So, anyways,
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna move on because
anyways,
honestly, this is insanity. It's literally like insanity.
it's not doing the
I
same
just want
thing,
somebody to
expecting different results.
please, somebody in the comments tell me if you live in the next town that you met someone online. Wouldn't you say, wow, we live close? We met online. So we didn't live in different states or 45 to an hour. We live less than 20 minutes away. And he's saying that's not close.
All right, I'm gonna agree
Thank you.
for
Okay.
you
Thank
to
you. That's
get
all
through
I
this
needed.
story
Yep, thank you.
because you're struggling
So
right
I know
now.
you're the struggle. You are my struggle right now. You do realize you're my struggle right now. So
Finish your story.
so this is what happened. We're talking for like a month on the phone, right? And I'm like, dude is not trying to like check on me, like meet me at all. Like he not offering no dates, no. And I mean, we're like in a serious like developing relationship. We were legit praying with each other. Like we would pray in the mornings together. We were talking about like what we wanted out of life and out of relationships. Like we were having serious conversations, but he didn't want to meet me. I thought that was strange. So I'm like, yo, I'm not about to get catfished. That was my whole thing. Like, I'm not gonna be out here looking crazy. So he told me where he worked, which was less than 10 minutes away from where I lived. Yeah, I'm legit about to go turn on the GPS. Where's my phone? Give me your phone.
Your phone is right. Your phone is right in the chair.
I'm gonna GPS the two addresses.
I'll do it so you can talk.
Less than 10 minutes away, right? So I'm like, I'm about to pop up on homeboy, which is what I did. Drove to his job. Now, this is a stalker move, but it wasn't a stalking really. It was checking on
Y'all need to
my
listen. This is the
investment.
second time she didn't use stalking with me. I'm talking about I was a stalker, but she exemplified 2 times of having stalker behavior.
No, one time of having stalking behavior, but I am saying the word twice is what just happened. Anyways, so yes, did I pop up at his job without him knowing I was coming? I did. But again, I was checking on my investment. I was not going to be played. So that's that story. And I just told y'all that story because I do like to be honest and admit my faults. I will check on you. So once we met, now this is after we met, we're in a relationship. Things are moving really fast now. We've gotten through the point where it wasn't. Now things are moving like lightning speed, and I'm like, whoa, okay. I need to slow this up. I really am just trying to figure out, if I'm not like seeing things that I shouldn't, that I'm seeing all the things that I should, like my mind's clear, I'm making rational decisions, I'm not moving off of emotions only. So that's kind of where I was when I asked him for a moment. But did he give me a moment? Why you
She
why you
went.
put the GPS away?
Cause I'm.
I want
She can have this one. She won this one. 9 minutes.
Where's the camera? I can't. 9 minutes, y'all. 9 minutes.
I give it to.
Is 9 minutes close?
It's close. It's close.
So like I said, we were less than 10 minutes away from each other, and he's never attempted to like meet me, which was a red flag. So did I pop up to check on my investment of time and emotions? Yes, I did. Because what I was not going to do is be looking crazy out here and be like falling for someone online. Like, come on, I'm not crazy. So that's what I did. Yes. So, anyways, fast forward. Now we're dating. We're like getting serious really fast. And I just wanted to pause for a minute. But did you let me pause? Like, we keep coming back to this question you're not answering. Did you let me pause?
Definitely didn't. I didn't need to pause.
Definitely didn't.
I did not need to pause for you because in my mind, I was like, if I don't pursue this piece of meat right here,
Piece
like
of meat?
pursue this woman, I'm referencing hunting terms. Like, I was out to get the kill. So I wasn't about to let nobody take my
Do y'all watch
prize.
that show on Netflix? What's the name of that show with the
Y-
stalker dude?
You,
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 watch me, you, bruh, he is
you.
him. Did you hear what he just said? I'm about to get this piece of meat. I need to make the kill. If that's not that dude from that show, you are him in real life.
Well, you married me.
You're a stalker, dude.
I think everybody has stalker tendencies, to be honest. Yeah.
So I just want to be clear. I was checking on my investment. He is a stalker.
I'm
Now,
a stalker? Wow.
now let's
That's crazy. You checking on investment, but I'm stalking. But
yes.
we doing the same
You
thing.
legit just said you were hunting me down like prey. That's a stalking.
No, no, no. I wasn't stalking. I was just hunting you till I can get it.
So let's move on a little bit past this because we all have established who the stalker is in the relationship. Now I'm gonna move on a little further. So we get married, right? Now we're married. So now I'm all in, right? It ain't no more checking on no investment. This is the investment, right? This right here. I own this. This is my 401k. This is my mutual fund, my CD, my stock exchange. Like this right here is the New York Stock Exchange for me. Okay. So therefore, now I have permission to stalk. Therefore, if something is going on that feels uncomfortable, I'm on it. I'm checking that phone. I'm pulling up at your job. I'm on your Instagram. And I'm not saying that as like, okay, maybe it's a little, I don't know if we can even use stalker again. I'm checking on my investment.
It ain't stalker. It's just probably a little crazy.
Well, if that's crazy or not. Like, first of all, I will say this too. My wonderful, handsome, kind husband does not give me a reason to do those things.
Mm-hmm.
I do them still sometimes just because, like, just for fun.
She do them all the time.
But,
Don't let her fool you.
but again, just checking on my investment. Like, not even expect. Like, I know they say if you don't want to find nothing, don't look. But I'm gonna look. So it doesn't matter. But also, I can look because it's mine. Like, If it's in this house, it's mine. So it's his phone, but it's my phone. It's his social media, but it's my social media. It's his, I don't know, whatever. It's mine. It's all mine. So therefore, technically, now that I own all these things, I'm not stalking. I'm just looking at my own stuff.
Joe, you're crazy.
Is that crazy?
That is crazy stalker behavior.
Yeah. So, moral of the story is don't do nothing to make me really stalk you, because I
No,
will.
moral of the story is you're a stalker.
I will check up on my investment for sure.
Anyway, ain't nobody got time to have no headache like that. But finish.
Right. I don't want to ever. And I appreciate you for
No, no,
not
no, no.
making me like,
I
not
don't
making
want to have a
me.
headache from you. I don't want to deal with it. I just whatever. Finish your story, Shira.
Done. I'm very confused at what you're saying.
No, no, no.
You don't want to deal with what
With your
because of what?
stalker behavior.
Yeah, I don't want to initiate those behaviors.
Okay.
And don't make me.
Anyway, ain't nobody got time for that. But get to the real point of what you were talking about. You gotta stop with the issue.
No.
Like, come from my man or something. You was
Oh,
going,
oh, oh,
yeah,
oh,
you was
oh, oh.
going that
Okay,
route.
okay, okay. So obviously, stalker behaviors probably mean you have a little bit of crazy tendencies because Henry, oh my God, I know he likes to act sweet and nice and kind.
I got a little. I will admit to that. I think every man has a little bit of crazy tendencies,
Vibe.
stalkerish, overprotective issues. But what woman does not like that?
Love it. But
Exact.
on the other hand,
Exactly.
I am that way also. Like super crazy. And this week I almost had to initiate my crazy. Hey, and I feel like this is like the fifth or sixth time I've talked about this. So if you follow us on social, you've probably heard this story already, but it is what it is because the vex is just in my blood. It's just in my blood right now. So I'm just gonna get it all out until I feel better. Until I feel better. Period. Okay. So my husband, and I'm also gonna blame you for this because here's the thing.
Why?
Because you gotta stop being so nice, yo. Like I just
No, no, no. It ain't had nothing to do with me being nice. We talked about a situation, and I brought it to you, and you kind of like you didn't blow up, but you took it a little bit too far and allowed yourself.
I took it too far, or was the
I think
situation
I think that you responded in a way I wasn't prepared for. I'll say that when I brought it to your attention, I was like, "Yo, like, calm down." It's like my situation. I'm just telling you so
could
you
he
can,
say my situation?
yeah, so you can know and be aware of what's going on.
It's not your anything.
We can't
Didn't we just have this conversation about ownership?
we can't go into
This is
specifics because
everything.
it's
This is all
actively
me.
going on,
This is
y'all.
all me. This is all me. Anyways,
Okay.
bottom line, again, back to my investment. This is my investment. So don't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't mess with my investment. And that's what happened. So there's a situation that's going on where someone is messing with my husband. And it bothers me. And it activates all my crazy. Like I'm ready to like revert back to like a place that I'm very familiar with that I don't want to though. Like,
Sherelle want to fight.
dude,
That's what she want to do.
like I'm ready to pull out all the stops, but Henry is like, no, Shrell,
Yeah, I'm like,
get
you gotta
down.
chill. You gotta chill. You
So
gotta play chess out here, not checkers. You know what I mean?
I don't,
It's
I'm not trying to play chess or
this
checkers.
this
I'm trying to
situation.
play battleship.
This you're crazy again, crazy. This is like you gotta play a long game type situation.
Okay.
Oh, won't you look at?
I feel like we're playing the long game, and I get that. So here's where I have to like kind of like recall my deliverance because I have been delivered from who I used to be, right? So now I have to like go into prayer warrior because that's a whole nother different type of fight, right?
Handle.
Okay. So now I'm like, okay, now I'm about to have to rebuke you. Like,
Mm.
like I have to take all that vex and I have to like send some fire towards you. Fire that is way more powerful than what I could ever do. So just know this situation is not in the bit least over. That's all I gotta say. The Lord will handle my battles. That was a little bit. We definitely digressed. We went super left. So let's bring it back. Now here's the thing. Now that we're married, right? Have I ever provoked you or made you feel like you had to check up on me?
Absolutely.
When?
All the time.
You
No.
dragging. Like I
Um,
definitely don't do stuff all the time.
no,
When did
no,
I do it whenever?
no. When you were, I think in the beginning of our marriage, the early parts, when you were you hanging out with your friend, your friends that were like not married?
I don't
I'm
think
trying to
so.
recall a specific
Yeah, I think
situation.
I love how you do this. You always try to make it seem like, yeah, yeah, sure, I got mad things on you, and then you have nothing.
I
I
never,
love it.
first of all, I never said that I have mad things on
You
you.
just said there's mad times you can think of that I provoked you to like activate your crazy.
Well, yeah, because you just would like normally, regularly do stuff, and I'd be like,
Like
don't,
what?
don't, don't do that.
Like what? I'm asking you for an example. You can't just vaguely say I did
Give me a
stuff.
second. Let me think.
Oh
Let me
Lord.
get my thoughts together.
I could give you plenty of them. There was one time. First of all, Henry has a lot of female friends. And I'm not talking about like just friends from like back in the day. I mean literally people that he calls and have long conversations, like sit in the car having a conversation with.
I have a lot of female friends.
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish it.
So in the beginning of our marriage, that was like a big deal for me. That took a lot for me to get over all the different females that he would be having private conversations with. I felt very uncomfortable with that. And that
Private?
definitely, yes,
Okay.
yes. Matter of fact, I remember one time, this was in year one. Year one was a struggle. I remember one time, this man told his female friend, let me call you when I'm on the way to work.
I'm gonna finish.
That's all I had. What else do I need to add to that? What else do I need to add to that?
You don't need to add none. So is that what
That's
provoked your stalkerish
that.
behavior?
Yes, yes, yes. That I was in full fledged stalker mode. Like I need to know every detail. I'm calling sis.
Okay.
I'm going through the phone. I'm interviewing and investigating you.
You interviewing, that's
I mean
fine.
everything. I'm pulling out all the stuff. Why you gotta talk to them when you go into work? Why you can't talk to them right here?
I don't know. That I think for me, it was different. I've never had like a relationship or a friendship where I would talk to another woman in front of someone together. So it was like I didn't know because I never did that before. So I would always like keep it separate.
Do you think that is okay?
No, it's not okay.
Okay.
We having a conversation. Don't be giving it all.
I mean,
You asked me a
because you
question.
just said it like you've
Because
never been in
now
a
I'm
situation.
now I'm old enough and I'm mature enough to see the situation for what it is and be like, when you're not used to doing something, it's it can be difficult or it's like it's unusual. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never done it before. So it was just what I was known to do in the past. Like,
So for in your old relationship with your other girlfriends, you would make sure you took your other phone calls not in front of them is what you're saying.
Pretty much. I didn't want to disrespect that person's time.
You didn't think it was disrespectful taking your private phone calls elsewhere?
Well, I didn't know until afterwards till you blew up about it. Like I'm
Is
saying,
that a reason for me to activate my crazy?
I can see that now.
I feel
Yeah.
like the name of this episode should just be "Activate My Crazy," because even though it is about like the tendencies that happen after the crazy, it's really more so about activating the crazy. So I feel like this should
Oh,
be like, I if you activate my crazy, I will stalk you.
got you.
I feel
Got
like
you.
that should be the long name of this episode. If you activate my crazy, I will stalk you. And you, like the Netflix show. You.
So you is you.
No, you is you.
You. No, y'all. She's you.
He's you. He's for sure you. But he also knows how to activate my you.
Ah, got you.
Getcha.
So I can't think of a time, but have you ever done something to activate my you, my crazy?
No, I'm good. I'm like, mm-mm. I
You're
stay good.
you're a liar. That's a lie.
First of all, I'm not a liar. But I don't do anything to activate your
Let me tell you something.
because you can't even think of a time. So
don't because
I'm
women
not
are.
gonna
I'm
make
gonna tell
up
you
a
why I can't
time
think
for
of that. Because
you.
women are slick and are so smooth. They could be doing stuff for like mad long, mad years, and the dude will never know unless they tell them, or unless the dude get like an inkling, like, yo, like, what is this?
I don't have time for that.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
No, that is
That's a
that is
god.
the
That's a
thousand
godly
percent
lie.
true. I don't have time for nobody. First of all, let me be very clear. Okay? Very, very clear. I barely got time for you. Okay? Between the jobs and the businesses and the kids. I have to schedule time for you. You
Let
think I got time for
so
another
let's talk about in the beginning or like before we was married.
Okay.
We was dating. Was you entertaining?
Now dating doesn't count.
Now was you entertaining other
Dating
youths out
doesn't
here?
count.
Other
First of all, let me just be clear about this. I feel like I have to be clear about so many things.
I'm listening.
Dating does not count. And I think I made that very clear to you when we were dating.
You did not. You did not say because when I was dating you, I was dating you exclusively.
That is questionable.
Questionable?
Yeah, it's questionable.
That's not.
Well, I don't
Because
know.
everybody knew I was dating you
People
exclusively.
knew I was dating you.
No.
And we were
People knew I was dating you
people
exclusively.
knew I was dating you too. People knew I was dating you. Everybody knew I was dating
I don't
you.
want to get into this because I
I'm
don't
just
want to.
saying, let's not.
I don't want
Let's
to
be very
turn.
clear. Okay, let me ask you
I
this.
don't want to turn it up after this.
Let me ask you this.
So I'll
Let me ask
leave
you
it.
this. Let me ask you this.
What?
When we were dating, did I ever have a conversation with you that said exactly these words? If I had to fill out a form, a tax form, a form for anything, and it asked me if I'm married, single, or divorced, which box would I check? Did we ever have that conversation?
Yeah.
And what?
But that's all you.
No, and then I said I will be checking the single box. There's no dating, so therefore, what we're doing is cool and everything, but there's no like there the boundaries or whatever we make them. There was no like
Nigga,
don't I can't believe you just
you got me messed up.
wait, please. I was
No,
very
because
clear.
I knew
We were
that.
chilling.
No, we was together. We
We
was
were
a
together.
couple.
We were a couple, but it was just like,
So what you didn't want to put a title on it?
there was no
Or you didn't
the
put a title on
title
it?
came when we got engaged. And from there, it was like that meant exclusive to me.
Wow.
I don't know why you're acting like this is
I've
easy.
been
Please don't let
bamboozled.
him. Please do not let
I've
him.
been bamboozled, y'all. She said we didn't have no title on. We was chilling until we was
were
dating.
dating.
We was dating exclusively
We were dating.
until when she got engaged.
We were dating.
2.5 years ago. Then it's
We were
wow.
dating. We were seriously dating. He's so phony. I
Call
don't know
call me
why.
a
Why are
fool.
you acting like this is
I'm
like
not
a
acting
first?
like
First of all,
nothing.
this is not even the first time we've had this conversation, so I'm very
No, 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 no.
confused.
But it's the way you present it, like you downplaying, like we was just.
We were chilling.
I don't put that in. I don't put that as chilling. Not at me.
Okay, fine. Whatever, Henry. What would you like to call it?
We go together. You know what it was. You know what it was.
Did you just say we go together?
Sitting out here playing with me.
Oh Lord, I need to. We go together. We was going together, y'all.
Yeah.
Which also means you get to go with other people.
Not Shra, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get
Okay,
upset.
forget. See, I'm activating his crazy. Let me back her because we don't even. First of
Don't
all,
touch
we've
me
been
either.
married for 8 years.
Don't touch me right
Don't
now.
touch you.
Right now. Don't touch me right
Okay,
now.
I think it's time for us to wrap this up because
No, we can still talk. Cause I can need something. I need to get some stuff off my chest.
go ahead, brother, get it off your chest. You need me to help you? Want me to pat your back a little?
Am I right?
You all right? Okay. So I'm just saying, now that we're married, this is my investment, and I have a duty to protect it.
As do I.
I don't know why you all salty, all lean to the
I'm
side.
not
Like,
salty. I got
yo,
linked to the
come
side.
on.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
You're acting so crazy right now. I mean,
It's all good.
honestly,
It's all
how many
good.
times have we had this conversation? This is not even the first time we've had this conversation. You're acting so
But
crazy right now.
it's fine. It's fine. It's
But you're not
fine.
acting like it's fine. You're acting crazy.
I'm not crazy at all, Sherelle.
You're super
I'm
crazy.
not crazy. You sound
Okay.
like the girl from Silver Linings Playbook. You're so crazy. I'm not crazy. A little bothered, maybe.
What are you bothered about? What are you bothered
I
about?
don't know. This stuff just vexes my soul. So
What vexes your soul?
I don't want to talk about
You're
it.
so crazy. This is the crazy part. No, you know what? Because what I can't stand is this. This man, literally, when we were dating, had more female relationships than I could even count. There was times where he would just dip off with another chick. Like, so how should that make me feel? Should that make me feel like
What?
ooh, we're going together? Yeah.
When would I dip off with another chick?
When we were, do you want me to really go into details? When we were living on the south end of Connecticut? Yeah. Okay.
I'm listening.
I just said it.
South End, is that New Haven area?
Yeah. Yeah.
I only had one person pick me up, and that was a staff to pick me up for work because I didn't have my car because you had it at work at the mall.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
And
I did not have it at work.
it,
I wasn't even working at the time.
I didn't have it. I know that much.
All I knew at the time was you had left with a girl.
To go to
I
work.
didn't know what you were doing. You didn't tell me.
You ain't called me either.
You didn't call me either.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I told you I'm
No,
going
you
to
didn't.
work.
Look how upset you. First of all,
Because
you're mad upset over
yo,
stuff.
because
I'm just telling you
no, because
that
you
I
tried.
had reason to also not trust you.
You didn't have no reason. You could have
I
called me and
did.
asked me.
Ask you.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Thankfully, I
Why
did.
are you with another girl right now?
I went to work.
I didn't know what you were doing.
And I was dressed up and I had my work done.
I wasn't even home to know what you looked like when
I
you
know you
left.
wasn't. The landlord was. The landlord thought they was
Okay.
like snitching. But they should have asked me what's going on because I was going to work and I went to work and I worked. Ain't nothing funny about that.
I'm just trying to say, even though you're saying that's what you were doing,
That's like the situation. An accusation without finding out the truth. And you was accusing.
even though you're saying
See,
that's what you were doing,
like the Bible say, the enemy is the accuser of the brethren. And I was accused of something falsely.
take your time.
And they was about to put me in prison unlawfully.
What are you talking about?
I don't like stuff like that.
Okay, this is over.
It is not
We
over.
can't continue. If you're gonna continue to fly off the rails like this
I'm
over
not.
something that
I'm not
happened
flying off the
over
rail.
10 years ago,
I'm just letting you know what's up.
you're wilding right now. You're tripping. You're legit tripping. I'm just giving you reason, telling you my truth. My truth was I didn't know at the time what you were doing. All I knew was Henry left with some girl. On top of the fact that you had multiple female friends that you would be having these side conversations with. So, in my broken, unhealed mind, I told y'all when we first met, I was healing. I felt those were the things that men who cheat do. That's all I'm trying to explain. Therefore, to protect myself, I had to downplay our relationship and be like, yeah, we're chilling, or, be like, well, we're not married. So, these are the types of things that a woman who was in my situation had to do to protect my heart.
Instead of just asking me.
Obviously, we talked about it. Stop acting like we're not married. This is over 10 years ago. Like, you're wilding right now.
I'm saying you could have just asked me
At
then.
the time, I didn't ask you because I was upset. You were upset too, which is why you didn't call me and say, I'm about to leave with homegirl.
Called you, said I'm going to work.
Okay.
And you know that because I don't
I
play.
don't I
I don't
don't know
play
what you're
about. I
talking
don't play
about.
about work.
Okay, guys, this has been great.
No,
No, I'm
no,
done.
let
I'm
him.
done. No, I don't. I'm
Let
done.
him
There's
talk.
nothing else to do at this point. You're bugging. You're over here looking at the floor. Not even like
I'm engaging with the
you're not
people
engaging. You were doing. You were all in
because
allowing.
I was that part. I was
I'm
listening to
done.
you.
Well, you talk now. I said enough.
Yeah, exactly. You said enough.
Mhm.
So activate. This is like part activate my. Was it crazy? Activate my crazy. Yeah, sure I done did something, y'all. But anyway, this is real talk. This is what happens in marriages. You talk about stuff that's old, that's new. Don't interrupt me. You you talk about stuff that you might think is you over, but you not over with. And it happens, clearly. But that's the beauty of marriage. And there's a book that is called Everybody Fights. So why not get good at it? Interesting spin on fights and arguments in marriages. But it is what it is. It's all love. I still love you. Can I have a high five? Come on. Come on. I'm not your enemy. I'm your friend. I'm your lover. I want you and only you. Otherwise, I won't put this big rock on your finger. All right, y'all. We about to go. Thank you for listening. Tune in to Marriage Unmastered weekdays on Mondays. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere where podcasts can be heard, iHeartRadio. We are everywhere. Also, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel and turn your notifications on and give us a review on Google. Thanks for listening to Marriage Unmastered, y'all.
Bye.
Peace.